In the dimly lit laboratory, a group of scientists huddled around a complex array of machinery, their excitement palpable as they prepared to embark on a groundbreaking experiment. Dr. Emily Hayes, the project lead, adjusted her glasses nervously, her mind racing with anticipation and trepidation. "Are we ready to initiate the sequence?" she asked, her voice tinged with both excitement and uncertainty. Her team nodded eagerly, their eyes fixed on the intricate instruments before them. With a deep breath, Dr. Hayes pressed the final button, setting the experiment into motion. As the machinery hummed to life, a strange energy filled the room, crackling with untapped potential. Suddenly, a blinding flash of light engulfed the laboratory, sending shockwaves of energy rippling through the air. When the light faded, the scientists found themselves in a state of bewilderment. Everything seemed unchanged, yet there was an inexplicable sense of déjà vu lingering in the air. "What just happened?" one of the scientists muttered, their voice trembling with uncertainty. Dr. Hayes frowned, her mind racing to make sense of the situation. Something was amiss, she could feel it deep within her bones. But before she could voice her concerns, a chilling realization washed over her. "We're trapped," she whispered, her voice barely audible over the din of the laboratory. As the reality of their predicament sank in, the scientists were gripped by a sense of fear and apprehension. How had their experiment gone so horribly wrong? And more importantly, how were they going to escape? But as they struggled to find answers, a chilling revelation dawned on them. This time loop was no accident. It was a meticulously orchestrated trap, designed by a higher intelligence for reasons unknown. As they grappled with this unsettling truth, a moral dilemma presented itself. Should they continue to search for a way out, risking further entrapment? Or should they heed the warning signs and abandon their quest for knowledge? With each passing moment, the stakes grew higher, and the scientists found themselves torn between their thirst for discovery and the looming specter of danger. Little did they know, their journey had only just begun, and the true purpose behind the time loop remained shrouded in mystery, waiting to be unraveled in the chapters yet to come. Days turned into weeks, and the scientists found themselves trapped in an endless cycle of repetition. Each attempt to escape the time loop only led them back to the beginning, their frustration mounting with each futile endeavor. But amidst the despair, a glimmer of hope emerged. Dr. Hayes stumbled upon a series of encrypted files hidden within the laboratory's mainframe, their contents hinting at a deeper truth lurking beneath the surface. With a renewed sense of purpose, the scientists worked tirelessly to decrypt the files, their determination fueling their efforts. As the layers of encryption fell away, they uncovered a shocking revelation. The time loop was not a mere accident or experiment gone awry. It was a carefully orchestrated plan devised by an ancient intelligence known as the temporal architects, beings beyond the comprehension of mortal minds. Their purpose was clear: to observe and manipulate the fabric of time itself, guiding the course of history for their own enigmatic ends. And now, the scientists found themselves unwitting pawns in a game they could scarcely comprehend. But as they delved deeper into the mysteries of the temporal architects, a moral dilemma weighed heavily on their hearts. Should they defy these beings and seek to break free from their grasp? Or should they embrace their role in the grand design, submitting to forces beyond their control? With each passing revelation, the line between right and wrong blurred, leaving the scientists grappling with the consequences of their actions. For in the realm of the temporal architects, the choices they made would echo across eternity, shaping the fate of not only themselves but all of existence. As they stood on the precipice of uncertainty, the true nature of their predicament became clear. They were but insignificant specks adrift in the vast expanse of time, at the mercy of forces far greater than they could ever hope to comprehend. And yet, in the face of insurmountable odds, they refused to surrender to despair. For as long as hope burned within their hearts, they would continue to fight against the tide of fate, seeking to carve out their own destiny amidst the chaos of the cosmos. As the scientists stood on the precipice of freedom, they enacted their meticulously crafted plan with precision and determination. Dr. Hayes, her mind ablaze with calculations and possibilities, directed her team with unwavering resolve. Utilizing the knowledge gleaned from their countless iterations within the time loop, they identified a subtle flaw in the temporal fabric, a loophole through which they could exploit the very essence of the loop itself. With synchronized precision, they synchronized their actions, manipulating the flow of time to their advantage. As reality bent and twisted around them, they felt a surge of exhilaration coursing through their veins. Their escape was not without peril, however. As they navigated the treacherous currents of the temporal stream, they encountered countless obstacles and challenges, each more daunting than the last. But with unwavering determination and the bonds of camaraderie forged through adversity, they pressed onward, their spirits unyielding in the face of uncertainty. And then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the time loop shattered like glass, its fragments scattering across the boundless expanse of the cosmos. The scientists emerged from its confines, their hearts pounding with a mixture of relief and exhilaration. But their victory was short-lived, for as they gazed out into the infinite expanse of space, they beheld the enigmatic visage of the temporal architects, their presence looming like a specter on the edge of reality. In that moment, Dr. Hayes realized the true significance of their escape. It was not merely a matter of breaking free from the confines of the time loop, but of transcending the very limitations of mortal understanding. For in their journey through the endless cycles of time, they had unlocked the secrets of existence itself, harnessing the power of the loop to defy the will of the temporal architects and carve out their own destiny. With a newfound sense of purpose burning bright within their hearts, the scientists faced the enigmatic beings with heads held high, ready to confront whatever challenges lay ahead with courage and conviction. And as they stood on the threshold of a new beginning, they knew that their journey was far from over. For in the vast expanse of the cosmos, there were always more mysteries waiting to be unraveled, more truths waiting to be discovered. With a sense of anticipation coursing through their veins, they set forth into the unknown, their spirits unbound and their minds ablaze with the promise of adventure. And as they ventured forth into the boundless expanse of space, they knew that their story was only just beginning.